Hey everybody, I just wanted to get on and share a kind of a scary story that happened to me yesterday. And some of you know I started a new YouTube show called Coffee Talk with Heidi, and I talk about Jesus and how he helps me get through my days. And I wanted to share a story because my theme right now is on fear. And so something happened yesterday that kind of freaked me out. And so I wanted to talk about it. But I was pulling out of a busy parking lot, and it was the road was busy, and I had to pull out a little bit far to get across the road, but I wasn't able to pull out when I thought I was, so I ended up blocking the sidewalk. Well, I was like, do I back up? Do I just stay here? And I looked, and there was this guy coming towards me on the sidewalk. And so I'm trying to decide, okay, I'm just going to stay here because I think I can pull out in just a minute. But this guy walked right up to my window. And just as I was turning to say, sorry for blocking the sidewalk, this guy comes up and literally, I mean, he's right here by the glass as I'm turning to look out my window. And right up to the glass, he comes and says something like, why you in my way? And then he called me a swear word name. And then he walked around the back of my car, this big guy with like a grizzly beard sticking out from behind his mask he was wearing and this black hood, and not the kind of guy you want to meet in a dark alley. But he came up to my window and was so mad, and then he walked around and actually hit my car, and so hard that I got out of my car to check, and he's still going down the sidewalk, but he hit my car. Maybe it was just his hands, didn't make a dent, thank God, because I was thinking I'm gonna have to call 911 and stalk this guy down the street to he can pay for damages, and I don't want to face him. But anyway, it didn't come to that. But this whole experience really left me feeling super tense inside. And after I was, after this, I pulled out, got on the road to go home, and I could just feel all this tension inside of me. And so I took some deep breaths to calm myself down from this moment, and then I started to pray. And here's the thing, guys. I have good friends who probably could have been that big scary guy coming up to my car, that in their worst moments, they would have that kind of intense, volatile reaction to something like that, of me just getting in his way. And I don't know what kind of day that guy had. I don't know, if he's mentally ill, like if he just found out some really bad news and me being in the sidewalk was just the end of the rope for him. I don't know what's going on with him, but I just started praying for this guy. And so my fear as I prayed turned into compassion for him. And I just prayed for him that whatever's going on that's making him so tense and causing this overreaction to really not that big a deal. He used more energy yelling at me than he would have used just kind of stepping another foot and calmly walking behind the car. But the point is, this guy was living with so much tension, and I didn't want that to overflow onto me. But I not only prayed that God would help me calm down, but that God would help this guy calm down. And that is an important way to stop fear in our lives. If we're afraid of certain people, certain interactions or conflicts happen, I've found that if I pray for the other person and try to have some compassion and imagine what is going on in their life that's making things hard, it helps me to not be afraid in that situation, and really to be able to go on with my day without carrying that tension with me. So I don't know, it's a habit, guys. You got to develop the habit. New habits take time, but I hope next time that you have a conflict with somebody that you can kind of think about this and maybe pray for them instead of just carrying your anger or fear with you. And I hope if you're having coffee late in the day like I am, you enjoy your coffee, and I hope you have a great day.